My name is Barbara Banks. I am 50 years old and I am a counselling psychologist, chartered counselling psychologist, and I live in Belfast. Well, I started off working in community services and I would have worked with children, adolescents and adults, and then I moved on to working with addiction services and the forensic community. So I spent some time working with probation and offenders, and then from there into our own community addiction services. My mum took ill with brain cancer, and during that time I was studying for a part-time degree, and through that whole process and her passing I got involved with the hospice, and I came to a counsellor in the hospice who really inspired me to go on, I guess, and do what I'm doing now. So for me, I joke with people and say I'm an extra mature student, which I am, and I think that's given me a lot of passion for what I'm doing now, but also passion for Recovery College, that you can do it, life can change, things can become better. So what makes a Recovery College different than other organisations is really about two people coming together with one common goal, and that's recovery. I think recovery is an ongoing process. We're all in a stage of recovery. We're all in a stage of becoming a person and recovering. We learn something new every day. I've always known recovery to be a process and to be a journey, and a very difficult journey as well. Recovery takes somebody to work at it and to engage and to want to recover and to take all the help that they are offered on their journey. Recovery College has three core principles, and that is hope, opportunity and control. Well, hope, obviously, that there is hope for a future there. There's hope for people to go on and do things, to go on and flourish in themselves, to go on and help other people. Recovery College gives opportunity. There's so many courses out there, and it's opportunity to start your journey of education. You might start off in Recovery College and go on to become a peer support worker, go on to secure jobs within the health service or other jobs, or go on to university. And then there's the control bit. People are in control of their own journey. I think, before I entered into this career, I seen mental health as very much, there was all these diagnoses. There was like somebody who had schizophrenia or bipolar, or depression or anxiety, and then as you do this work, you move less away from that, and it's about people at the end of the day and less more about diagnosis. Going back to mental health, we have to acknowledge that we all walk that fine line between being well and unwell. So we have to humble ourselves, no matter who we are, that we can become unwell at any time. I think in terms of mental health, it's about education. So education from an early age. I mean, we teach kids in school, their IQ, and you learn your maths and your English and all these other subjects that are pretty boring at times, but do we ever talk to kids about emotions, about emotional health and emotional intelligence? And we need that, and mental health starts there. It starts at school. It starts how to talk to kids about emotions and how they can show emotions. And gradually then there becomes hopefully not a stigma around it. It's like, yes, it's okay to talk about emotions. It's a strength to be able to say, look, this is what I have, this is what I'm managing. I want to use my experience in these things to help other people. It's a strength. I have a lovely quote, a Helen Keller quote, and it's, all the world is full of suffering, but it's also full of overcoming. So it's about that empathy, being there and saying, right, you can do it. It's frightening, but I'm here with you, the college are here with you, and you can take that first step. And it's frightening, but you can do it. You have to take that first step on your own, but once you do that, there's so many people around you to help you go further in your journey, but you need to take that step. You need to walk through the door.